Hi, I'm Grace. I'm a first year BASc and I'm majoring in Science and Engineering, minoring in Societies.
Hi, I'm Laurie. I'm second year students majoring society and minoring science engineering, and I'm specializing business and computer science.
My name is Nyree. I'm a first year and I'm majoring in science and engineering and minoring in cultures.
Hi, my name's Olivia. I'm a second year BASc student and I major in sciences and engineering and my minor is in societies.
So I was first drawn to BASc and I chose to do it because I could never really decide on one specific thing to do. I've always been good at maths and interested in humanities and I didn't want to just pick one specific thing, and I thought BASc is the best way to broaden all my horizons and find the best path developing skills in all areas at the same time.
For me, it's pretty much similar situation as you, that I haven't decided which fields that I'm really interested. So I think BASc provides an opportunity to discover those different fields, and you have the opportunity to try it. And if you don't like it, you can still try other fields that you may interest in.
Yeah, I would agree. I've always been someone that has had multiple interests, and even at GCSE at A level, I was super indecisive about what subjects I wanted to take. And so going onto university, I still didn't want to just have to refine and pick a single subject, because I come from quite a heavy STEM background, but I'm also passionate about creative arts and being creative too. So I didn't want to have to pick between the two. So this degree is a really good option to be able to incorporate both things I'm interested in.
I'd go along the same lines, but I think the biggest thing is once you finish your A levels, even if you take a gap year, you're under 20 usually. And I don't know how in the world you're meant to know what you want to do at that age. So when I saw BASc, and it's only the undergraduate degrees in the UK are only 3 years. And so you're going to graduate before you're 25, and you're going to be specialized in something, and in 30 years' time, you might change your mind. So I think the great thing about BASc is giving you a really broad foundation in whatever you want, allowing you to do whatever you want in the future, and giving you choice for when you maybe discover what you do want to do. And I think that's the really nice thing about BASc.
For me, I come from my A levels, a lot of them are STEM based, maths, biology, chemistry, and I enjoyed most of those at A level as well. So I kind of knew that those are subjects I was interested in and subjects I was good at, and science and engineering felt like the appropriate kind of pathway to pick. Especially since at A level, I'd say chemistry was my favorite out of the three. That's what I focus on now, predominantly in my major is chemistry. That's kind of the main reason. It was following on from A levels, those were my main interests, and I felt that the science and engineering pathway kind of best aligned with that. How about you, Grace?
So I've always been good at maths and STEM subjects. I took mostly STEM subjects at A level, but I also took philosophy and I've always adored it. So I knew that I wanted to find a way to incorporate them both. And I've also been really interested in AI for a lot of my life, and that's the perfect combination of computer science and philosophy. And then the way to get into that field, I would need to do a lot of computer science and some maths and everything to get into that. So that's why I picked science and engineering to help me with that, and it's one that I'm mostly focused on my area.
Yeah, obviously have similar situation with C2, following my A-level subjects, where it's societies, because I was learning the economics and psychology things, and also I felt learning some coding thing will be really important for my future career pathway. It's the future trend, so it's kind of way to to maybe bits have the quantitative background and the programming things.
Nice. I would say that I don't think the world is black and white, and I think getting a lot of knowledge from all subjects is super important. especially to me. I've always loved everything as well. A levels was already really hard to choose. I started doing 6 AS levels. A bad idea. It's okay. We went down to 4. All is good. But I do think there is so much knowledge out there, and choosing a specific area can be so difficult. And knowing BASc, because my sister did BASc, she graduated in 2019. I saw how well it treated her and how much she loved it. And I think it carries on to this day. And I'd say sciences and engineering, because I loved maths at A level. I was really interested in computer science, had never gotten into it. And then I found a way to start doing that at university. And I also think your degree is meant to be complementary to your life and yourself. I don't think it defines you, you define it. And BASc really lets you do that by letting you define what your degree looks like.
And the other incredible thing I think about BASc is, like, opposed to if we'd just done like a computer science or a chemistry degree, it's given us an edge to other people. So we know more about, like, depending on what we're actually doing specific in our minor, but we know more about the humanity sides of things, about how people work, how people view things, which I think is important in, like, the development of technology and the advancement in society, like, to understand the other aspects going into it. Yeah. That's another thing that really drew me to it.